All right. All right. I'm in the house. I'm in the house. Black power. I'm in the house. It's the general, y'all. What's poppin'? Woo! That's right. We in the house. I know y'all seen that. If y'all didn't see that live stream where me and Pharaoh went in on the moor, you most definitely missed a scholastic classic. You understand, for the ages. But we're gonna make sure we get that information to the people because y'all most definitely in need of it. Especially when you got them rats and roaches running around out here spreading that motherfucking misinformation. Y'all need it. Straight up. Y'all got a bunch of wicked individuals out there today spreading nothing but misinformation. And you understand what I'm saying? And that's what they feel about your mind. They feel you niggas' minds is so weak that they can damn near say anything today and get away with it. I heard some of the shit that Kanye West, you know, be spewing out of his mouth. I know for sure that Kanye West is gone and been gone. You understand what I'm saying? That nigga ain't been in his right mind in damn near 10 years. Okay? And so we see that nigga right there, you understand what I'm saying, mentally is on a trip. I don't know if that nigga on LSD, but that nigga's on a some type of psych trip. You understand what I'm saying? And he's very dangerous, not only to himself, but to a whole lot of other people. Because somehow this nigga actually believe the shit that he's saying is real. This nigga dangerous. You understand what I'm saying? Nah. The nigga said something about slavery and that somehow we chose to be enslaved. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm thinking to myself, at the same time, this nigga is now cheerleading for Donald Trump. Okay? And this is not by no coincidence. I'm going to tell you. You understand what I'm saying? They got a chip in that nigga. I'm just going to be 100. They got a chip in that nigga Kanye. When that nigga Kanye said whatever he said about George Bush, they chipped that nigga. Okay, and they got a switch on that nigga where they can turn that nigga on and off like one of them goddamn drones you fly out there in the goddamn air. You understand what I'm saying? That nigga is now a remote control drone. People's is crazy as hell to believe if he has said some shit like that about the Jewish Holocaust, they'll ban his ass. See, that's the difference. And you got Negroes. See, and even before I came on, I seen niggas in there talking about Kanye is right. But let me tell you what most definitely is right. Say that shit about the Jewish Holocaust. You never, ever, do you ever hear another Jew tell another Jew that the Holocaust didn't happen? And that by somehow, even if it's true, okay? You don't hear them come out in the open like that against their own people. You don't hear them do no shit like that. They stand in a united front, even about the lie, okay? But you would never, ever hear a Jew come out in front of the world and say the Jewish Holocaust didn't happen. And if he did, they would get rid of his ass damn near spontaneously. They would move in because they got all type of machines mass media machines that will move in on any type of, disrespect to their agenda. They gonna move in on that. See, that just show you how, not only the world don't respect our people, our own people don't even have respect for our people. To say some silly shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? Thinking of all the horrors that went on and we know happened. Kanye is a traitor. He is, whether he's mentally ill or not. You can have your opinion about certain shit, but sometimes your opinion can get you fucked up. You understand what I'm saying? Don't think that any and everything that can come out your motherfucking mouth, you don't pay for. You understand what I'm saying? Certain shit is above and beyond. Okay? Just like you say something, you might say something about a man. But if you say something about a man's mama, then nigga, you didn't went above and beyond. Ain't no I'm sorries, ain't no this, that, and the third, nigga. That's just a price that you got to pay. Okay? And the fact is that my son. Listen here. The fact is that we haven't made these people, these European people, pay for what they done to our people. Okay? That's the facts. That we have not made these people pay for what they've done to our people. And so since you haven't pressed these people to give you what's rightfully yours, now they're going to try to wash it up out the goddamn history books. You got the Moors, they just as silly as Kanye, okay, to push a fake agenda and try to say that slavery has not happened, okay? That slavery has not happened. And so he's no different than these silly Negroes because they're benefiting from the people that put us in slavery. That's why he's benefiting. Kanye's benefiting. The Moors are in cahoots, always have been in cahoots, historically been in cahoots with these people. You understand what I'm saying? And to get rid of the agenda, of what happened in their hands in the agenda. You see what I'm saying? Hold just a second, family. Hold just a second. You see, so I'm back. I had to make sure things is quiet around here. You see, so this is really what's going on. Black people haven't made these people pay for what's happening. And that's, because you niggas is out here doing all type of silly shit. I'm just going to be 100 with y'all. It ain't that, it's our choice. What is our choice is to bring this shit to an end. That's our choice. And our people out here, we doing all this other shit that's not going to, bring about no results of substance. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to bring about no damn results of substance. We out here floating. We doing all type of crazy shit. We running from the oppressor when it's time to, clash with the oppressor. We running from the oppressor. We giving the oppressor all kind of breaks when the oppressor jump on our peoples and shit and beat our people in front of the world. Niggas walk downtown and shit and march and get and make all type of silly little signs and shit. You know what I'm saying? And walk around and disgrace themselves. And since you have not pressed these people have benefited off of our slavery. And they know this to be true. You understand? Everything that's of the modern world benefited from our slavery. It would not be here. Europe wouldn't be in the economic predicament it's in, even though it's falling. It's benefited from the enslavement of our people, not only over the last 400 years, but right now to this day, niggas is in slavery, mentally enslaved. You understand what I'm saying? The children is consistently being enslaved. You understand what I'm saying? By the miseducation that they get on these goddamn internet and on these goddamn videos and this music every goddamn day. You see what I'm saying? And so you have not pressed these people, you understand, to the wall for, you know, the continual enslavement of our people, physically, spiritually, and mentally. I blame the church. I blame a lot of the so-called leaders. This is what we talking about. This is what we talking about. You see what I'm saying? They don't, and many of these leaders, such as Farrakhan and all the rest of them, you know, they embrace these silly ass niggas. They embrace these silly ass niggas. I seen it. You know what I'm saying? These niggas and Kanye ain't nothing but a silly ass Mason his goddamn self. Jay-Z and all the rest of them. They ain't pressed these niggas to the wall about the damn genocidal music they be putting up. And so since you have not pressed these people, they feel they can say and do anything. Okay? They feel they can say and do anything. You know what I'm saying? And so today, you know, Kanye ain't nothing but an agent for Trump. You know damn well if you know, when you watch the breadcrumbs and where it lead to, you understand one day you root for Trump talking about make America great again. This bitch ain't never been great, ain't gonna never be great. You understand what I'm saying? Your motherfucking history is written in blood. Your children is so insane behind, and you don't even look at that shit. And they know it. You understand? They children is out their damn mind, killing every goddamn day. And then they used to talk about how violent our people was, and now they want to turn the blind eye because it's happened so consistently and every other day to the point that the truth can no longer be hid. You know what I'm saying? And so they sick in the head. They sick in the head. And so this nigga just as sick as they is to come and say some shit like that. But hey, Kanye ain't nothing to, you know, he's no judge of nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Because mentally, that nigga been off his rocker for many years now. But he is an agent. And so I want to see what the rest of them Negroes gonna say. I want to see what Jay-Z, I want to see what Beyonce and all the rest of them Negroes that hang and support that man. What they gonna say. At the same time, he's married to the to the oppressor. He with the oppressor's daughter. You understand? Conceiving these mixed breed. And I know this is gonna be a hard video. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know if it's gonna stay up or not, but I don't goddamn care because we don't have no media assassins that's gonna go out there and get on this man's head for real. He should be banned off of TV. If you get up there and say anything about them Jews, they'll ban your ass up off of TV. That's just a fact. They don't give a fuck if you talking whether you right or wrong. They don't give a fuck because power don't necessarily, power don't judge right or wrong. Power judge whether you got the audacity to challenge power. It ain't right or wrong. What's wrong if you challenge power? And the Jews feel like that they one of the most powerful people on the planet, and right or wrong, if you challenge them, they will move on you. So if we was to come out here and say the Jewish Holocaust didn't happen, that the Jews chose to be in that predicament, which history, says that, you know, it was a choice of theirs, that they was warned long time ago. You understand what I'm saying? That the people was gonna move on them in that way. They know that they was hated amongst many Europeans community, and they chose to stay even though they had warnings that, you know, that the possibilities of a Holocaust happening like that was possible. So they got warnings and shit. So if that's the case, then they chose their goddamn Holocaust. But if you was to get out there and say that the Jewish Holocaust did not happen, they would move on your ass. Okay, that's what Farrakhan and the rest of them Negroes, even though they saying some things here, they behind the scenes still in brotherhood, still in cahoots with the Jew. You can't be friend with one Jew and then talk about another Jew. Okay, if you in Freemasonry, nigga, you in there with the Jew. If you can't talk about the Catholics, because if you in goddamn Freemasonry, you're in there with the Catholics. You can't talk about the police, because if you're in Freemasonry and you're a Mason, then you're in there with the police. And not only are you in them, if you're a Mason and they a Mason, that's your brother in Freemasonry. You see what I'm saying? So now we have to look at our leaders, you understand, for continuously misleading us and leading. You know, we should have been pressed these people to the wall about our slavery. You understand what I'm saying? It's always been that way for me. You understand what I'm saying? Until you get back what you had before they took it, you ain't gonna never be free. Okay? So, but you know, so many of us got crackatosis and niggeritis. Your mission today ain't to be free or liberated. It's to have a house next to your oppressor, get your little car, this, that, and the third, and that's your liberation. That's your freedom. Okay, you don't have the mind of your ancestors who ran nations and ran, you know, and knew what power was. Niggas done been out of power so long they don't even know what power is. To them, a house and a car is power. Even though the cracker gonna run up in there at any given time, snatch their ass out their bed, their wife, their children, and snatch their ass right on up out of there, drag their ass down to the jail cell and throw your ass right on in it. You understand what I'm saying? You can have all the cars and all the goddamn Jews and all this. They do not respect you as a human being. Okay? You niggas letting these Moors set you up, nigga talking about you was from here, tying you to the plantation, you know, talking about the slavery didn't happen. That's another treacherous goddamn act of the Moors that niggas should have been winning their mouth about. Y'all, you know, it's just shit that y'all let slide. If a nigga step on your goddamn gym shoe, you ready to go all out about that. But these beasts and took everything from you. Murdered your ancestors, took your homeland, took your birthright. You understand what I'm saying? Took your real sovereignty, took that from you through slavery. And now today, if a nigga step on your little fake ass gym shoe, nigga, you'll go to World War III with that brother or with that sister about them fake ass goddamn gym shoes and all that other fake shit you got. You understand what I'm saying? And so today, we most definitely, you know, with the BPC, we always promote and push what real African nationalism is about. The plan, the gas, global African supremacy, and the movement of Marcus Garvey is still real because it's the only goddamn option for black people. You know what I'm saying? And the longer you niggas wait to get on the mission of cleansing your house, I mean, this goddamn roaches and rats is every goddamn way. They breeding and shit. And so today it ain't no time to be, you understand what I'm saying, going light on nothing. You niggas want to go light on everything. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you say something about the white man, he pull your ass up off the internet. See? He pulled your ass up off the internet, right or wrong, right or wrong. White people can put all type of crazy shit up on YouTube, and it's right here. It's right. You can go on YouTube right now. We couldn't dare put no shit up like that, and that shit'll stay up. You understand, for years and years and years. Ain't even under a threat to being pulled down. Ain't even under threat to being pulled down. Shit got millions of goddamn views. Nick can't even get a good 5,000 views, 10,000 views before they snatch it down. So that just show you the mechanism. So I seen, even before I got on, I seen niggas on talking about Kanye right. Bitch, shut up. Get up off of here. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. How Kanye right. God damn it. I tell you what, get up here and do the and say the same shit about these white people and see what happened to your ass. See, that's why I don't fear, because somebody got to say the goddamn truth. Somebody got to hold the line. You know what I'm saying? Because if the people didn't have no voice of reasoning, goddamn it, we'll just be like goddamn walking to the goddamn cliff. Just how they had a carrot, they had a donkey, and then they had a carrot in front of the donkey walking his ass to a cliff. See, this is all that they doing. You know, we got to come from up under these beasts. And we got to separate from these ignorant ass Negroes like Kanye West. That's a sick man. He's sick. You understand what I'm saying? And you know Donald Trump put him up to do it. You understand what I'm saying? And there's gonna be a lot more. Look at the rest of these rappers. Some of them ain't no worse than him, and as worse. You understand what I'm saying? When you got multi-millionaire niggas still rapping about selling dope, and these niggas ain't sold no dope in over 10, 15 goddamn years, because they've been multi-millionaires. So goddamn, y'all ain't even pressed them niggas to the wall about the shit that come out of their goddamn mouth. How the hell you know, Jay-Z, damn near 50 years old, still talking about slanging dope. Still, you know, like, goddamn, man, you ain't had no memory since then. You been rich for a minute, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about how you make that money, man, on a so-called legit scale. How you making? You don't get no raps like that. That nigga still rapping raps about, you know, cooking it up, and, you know, in the kitchen, and, you know, baking pies and shit. You know what I'm saying? And so all them niggas is sick, and all them niggas is Freemasons, and all of them is got a hand in their back. They ain't nothing but puppets. And Kanye most definitely is a puppet. Nobody respects Kanye. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't hard to get up here and just, you know, shoot holes through the shit that he talking about, because everybody knows that he's mentally ill. The man is mentally, he ain't been right since his mama died. You know, he said one good thing in his life when he spoke against Bush, and then ever since then, they done had a chip in that nigga. That nigga ain't been right ever since. You know what I'm saying? He was getting up, even though he was tripping. You understand what I'm saying? He had his mind where he knew what time it was. Nah, the nigga he's long gone, and he's not coming back. You know what I'm saying? And so what do? We got to keep these type of Negroes out the eyes of the children. And we got to let the people know that we're most definitely banning that nigga. From any time, man, you could get up there and disrespect the ancestors like that. We talking about men, women, and children brutally murdered in the most horrific ways. This nigga gonna get up there and say it was our choice. That nigga should be banned across the black world community. He shouldn't be able to say a fucking rap. That nigga shouldn't be able to speak to nobody. He should be banned, because any other people would do that. Okay? Any other people would do that. They look down on niggas coming, you know, speaking against the family like that. Okay? You don't speak against the family like that. You know what I'm saying? Even when you watch The Godfather, you know, Michael Corleone goddamn smoked his brother. You understand what I'm saying? Because he went against the family. You understand what I'm saying? He was siding with those that sided against the family. And they gave that shit all type of Oscar awards and shit. You understand what I'm saying? They didn't see nothing wrong with that movie. That's one of the most critically acclaimed movies of all time. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no problem with that. But then as soon as a black man get up there, or a black woman get up there and say what need to be said, then you's a damn terrorist, or you out of your mind, or you's a racist. Well, I'd rather be a racist than a dumbass nigga that will let anybody wipe their damn feet on them any goddamn chance they get, anytime they want. You know what I'm saying? And this is why we have to get out here and get on these Negroes and all these crazy ass groups. because they ain't doing shit to defend the people against these attacks. I seen Farrakhan sitting up there in Masonic handshakes with all these Negroes. Okay, most of them niggas in the hip hop gang is Masons. You know, a lot of them niggas at the top with that big money is Masons, and they continuing to get them niggas to rap that bullshit. Even though these niggas been millionaires, multi-millionaires, some of them 10, 15 years now. Ain't no need for you to rap no goddamn dope shit, nigga. No more, cause you been out the dope game so long, nigga, and you got so much money, you'll be a goddamn fool to even be fucking with that shit at this given time. So I asked the question, most of you niggas get up there portraying yourself to be a loving father and shit and this, that, and the third, but do you let your damn children listen to that shit? Or do you send your children to top schools and shit and Harvard and, you know, all them good ass schools? That's what you say you do, but then you rap that dumb shit to our babies and shit. You know what I'm saying? So they really have an agenda out there, you know, to get rid of you niggas. Once they, you know, wash their hands with the fact that they was responsible for the slave trade, what's next? That's just like them damn Jews. It's like they waiting to exterminate you niggas and get you niggas up out the way. You know what I'm saying? For good. They ain't got no more use for you at this given time. And they know, so they bringing in all other types of races that they could use in place of the nigga today. You understand? They didn't shipped in enough Mexicans. Now they trying to get rid of some of them. They didn't shipped in enough Asians, enough Europeans. They shipped in enough of these coon niggas from Africa too. Yes, indeed. They come over here cooning too. And so they have no use for you niggas no more, other than to ship your ass off to prison or shoot your ass down in a video for the next evening news broadcast. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way a nigga gonna make, you know, TV. If he's on the evening news being the next nigga getting murdered out here in these goddamn streets. If you cannot see that, and this nigga got enough nerve to come out here and say some shit like that, so what do we do, nigga? So what is you saying, nigga? If it's our fault, what didn't we do? So you saying we should have cracked the white man head? What is you saying? If it's our fault, how is it our fault? And what should we do to make the correction, nigga? What you mean? Fall in line and be a good nigga like you and wear let's make America great again hat like you, nigga? What is you saying? See, we done bred too many, and that's what I said. We done bred too many or allowed too many of these niggas to breed. It ain't just the nigga, it's the nigga making machine. See, you can't stop the nigga unless you stop the nigga making machine. And the white man is responsible for the assembly line of making the nigga. All the ingredients that go into making the nigga, he put that shit in the bowl and stirred that shit up and put the cookies on the goddamn assembly and put them in the oven and baked them and rolling them off the assembly line. And so what y'all do is y'all wait till the nigga roll off the assembly line and say, look at the nigga. No, look at the nigga making machine. When you stop that nigga making machine, then you stop the nigga. Okay? And so the white man most definitely is the enemy to black people. It's no goddamn doubt. I don't give a goddamn about none of them ignorant ass comments because them white peoples ain't shit. And they know they ain't shit. You understand what I'm saying? The fact that your babies have become notorious murderers of their own selves is a proof of what you are, because what you are gonna show up in your damn children, and your children are murdering at a alarming rate. They own, and now they trying to kill our ass more so. You understand? Going up in goddamn her type of restaurants. You can't be out here with your guard down no more. You never could. So y'all are a wicked, wicked, wicked race. That's just all it is to it. Ain't nobody gonna clean it up for y'all. No, 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 no. We're not gonna do it just so it can stay up on the internet. No, we're not gonna do it. We're gonna tell the goddamn truth because our people are very vulnerable today. Y'all so damn, you know, naive. Any motherfucker can put something up on the internet and say is, you know, history, and you niggas fall all in. Y'all niggas dive in head first. All you had to do is say ancient Egypt, and you niggas dive in. You know, crystals and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't got no revolutionary spirit in your body. Everything is just about, long as you don't ruffle no feathers and you cool. You know what I'm saying? You can do your yoga, you can do you can burn your incenses, you can read all the books on the shelf and shit, and you can go to the gym, and you niggas is bigger than a goddamn gorilla. Nigga ain't gonna pluck a goddamn daisy up out the goddamn ground. Ain't gonna do nothing. You niggas is big, big gorillas doing yoga, ain't ready to hit no goddamn front line and get on these. They don't have no fear of us at all. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no fear of misusing us or doing anything they want to us. They judge, they test the water by how many times they jump on our women in front of us, and niggas don't do shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't go all out on their ass. They testing the waters when they can jump on our elderly. You know what I'm saying? Beat them down on in front of everybody. Cars passing by. And the only thing a nigga could do is record the shit. You see what I'm saying? That just show you. Niggas been punked in the most serious way. And until niggas get that shit up out of them, nigga, you is in threat of extermination. You are. You are in threat of extermination. You know what I'm saying? The man can come down in your damn community with a 38. Niggas got all type of automatic rifles, all type of, extra 50 shot clips and shit. You know what I'm saying? All on the goddamn internet and all this, that, and the third. And y'all motherfuckers won't use it on nobody but yourself. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you been punked. You been punked, nigga. Our people been punked. Our ancestors wasn't no punks. At least they was fighting back. You understand what I'm saying? At least they would run. I mean, goddamn, you niggas ain't even running, nigga. Y'all niggas ain't even trying to flee the plantation. Y'all niggas is locked in on the plantation. And that's what many of these groups are taught to, keep your ass on the plantation. You understand? You from here. And I keep getting on these groups because these are some of the biggest groups in the goddamn community. You understand what I'm saying? You niggas is, then you got the niggas that thinking they're gonna vote theyself, into some power. Nigga, these crackers have taken everything, taken over everything. Donald Trump is the lead of all Aryan nation, white radical groups. You understand what I'm saying? And so they in power, and they got a hidden goddamn agenda that they putting in effect right now, and your ass is not in it. You know goddamn well Donald Trump don't give a fuck about black people. Okay, no white man has ever given a fuck about black people. But you know goddamn well he got an agenda. And when he can deport your ass, nigga, you is next. You is next. And see, and then now to get Kanye to come out there to say some shit, his agenda is most definitely in effect. So don't, as you get on him, you got to also understand that, he's showing us something. He's showing us something because he dropped breadcrumbs. He dropped the breadcrumbs. Okay? When he put the goddamn hat on, make America, nigga, when has it ever been great, nigga? For you and your black ass, nigga, they murdered your mama, nigga. They murdered your mama, nigga, because you stepped out of line talking stupid, nigga. They done murdered a whole lot of these niggas stepping up out of line because you took the oath. And then you niggas take the oath, and then you once you get the money, then you think you can, you can come from up under the oath. And it don't work like that. You done been at the table too long. You understand? You done seen too many things. All them niggas, Michael Jackson, Prince, Whitney Houston, all of them. They get in there and they get that money, and they get high with them crackers and all this down in the third. They and function just like a European. And then when life is bearing down on them and reality is bearing down on them, then they want to get up out of that shit. But it don't work like that. When you done been at the table, cooking with niggas and making money with niggas, and all the connects, and this, that, and the third, nigga, ain't no retirement from that, nigga. What you mean, nigga, you don't want to be down no more? You know too much, nigga. You know too much. And so this is what's happening after they done seen all of the blood drinking and all the, all the binging on all type of dope and the eating, the murdering of children, and then they get a consciousness and shit. But it's too late then. You can't dance with the beast. You can't dance with the beast because you're gonna have to continue to dance until he say the dance is over with. You don't have no choice in when the dance gonna end. You know what I'm saying? The dance is an eternal dance with the devil. You understand what I'm saying? He gonna dance your ass right on down to the gates of hell, nigga. That's how it go. So you never dance with the beast. I don't ever let the white man feel comfortable about Sarasu Seti. Never will he ever, nigga, I makes the white man feel oh so uncomfortable, you understand, about what he does to our people. You understand what I'm saying? Because, somebody, somewhere got to, let him know that it ain't over. You know what I'm saying? It most definitely is not over. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't no forgive and no forget. No, sir. It ain't none of that. You understand? The payment must be paid, just like that. You know what I'm saying? The payment must be paid. And you got to make that payment. Just like anybody else. You understand what I'm saying? That walk down that road. You understand what I'm saying? And you commit mass murder and you steal and you rob and you rape and you pillage. Just like anybody else. Just like anybody else. Shit, Donald Trump no different than Adolf Hitler. Or George Bush ain't no different than Stalin. You know what I'm saying? George Washington ain't no different than Mao Zedong. All of them are murderers. All of them are fiendish murderers. Okay, they have murdered millions of people. But see, you root for the American, you root for the American genocidal maniacs. You root for them. Y'all niggas put y'all hands on y'all heart. Y'all say the the Pledge of Allegiance and all this shit. Y'all get caught up in the basketball games and the football game. And see, y'all go, that shit damn near like masonry. Y'all niggas go out there giving them, that's where you can get a white boys high five. Y'all rooting for the same team, this, that, and you let your guard down. As soon as them motherfuckers come up out that goddamn stadium, they go right back to killing you niggas. It ain't shit to it. You know what I'm saying? But y'all go into these arenas and shit. And y'all niggas thinking that, this is a way, it's like a dope. It's like a goddamn dope, nigga, when y'all nigga, whatever you get addicted to. Some of you niggas addicted to sports. You know what I'm saying? Some of you niggas addicted to watching reality TV, which ain't really reality, and maybe it is reality, showing how sick a lot of our people's is. They put all this shit on TV to justify exterminating our ass. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all get up there on the goddamn TV and say the kind of shit that you say. You should most definitely hold these entertainers, these so-called movie stars, to racial responsibility. You understand what I'm saying? But when you getting that money, you don't have no responsibility to nobody but the people that's giving you the money. Okay, you have certain people that come out there like Chappelle, but it look like they got a hold to Chappelle again. I mean, I ain't gonna say again, but they got his ass. A lot of them niggas that was trying to hold, Cat Williams, they got that nigga. He ain't hard body like he was. He's not hard body like he was. Them niggas be hard for a minute, and then after that pressure, they put that ultimate pressure on their ass, then they bust. Dave Chappelle, that nigga say he ain't dressing up like no damn woman. But shit, I listen to his new stand-ups, and all that nigga got is homosexual jokes. That's all he got up there. Okay, now this is the shit you say you was running from, nigga. When you was on the Dave Chappelle show, you had some revolutionary shit up there, nigga. You was doing you said some shit. You said some shit that a lot of people wouldn't say, and I respected you for that. But now, nigga, I listened to one of your stand-ups, nigga, and damn near a quarter of that was on some homosexual shit. Don't nobody want to hear that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to hear that. But it seemed like they done got to these. So as long as you dance with the devil, it ain't gonna be long, nigga. They gonna get you. They is gonna get you. I don't care who you is. They gonna get you. You look at Bill Cosby. Look what they done did to Bill Cosby. It's a goddamn shame. That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. What he allowed, and and you tried to you tried to do some things, nigga. You tried to buy into the damn media companies and shit, nigga. You ain't supposed to be doing that, nigga. You thought you was too powerful. You understand what I'm saying? They told you, look, nigga, we're gonna give you these millions of dollars. You're gonna have, you're gonna have some fame, but but don't step up out of that box we put you in, nigga. And the nigga tried to step up out the box. They killed his son first, and now they didn't allow the man. And then Donald Trump, right there on TV, talking about grabbing women in their private parts, and this nigga live on. And so he got all these women, goddamn it, coming out on him, and ain't nobody acting like this motherfucker did shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's evident, even now today. You know what I'm saying? Where all these white boys and shit is getting, we talking about top anchors on goddamn. I heard of this other old ass white. What's his name? Tom, whatever his name is, was on NBC. Now they even saying his ass, but that just show you what they've been doing all the goddamn long. You understand what I'm saying? Now the white woman got enough heart to come out on him and say this is what he been doing. So you already know what they done did to Oz from day one. If you can, you talking about what Bill Cosby done. God damn it, probably more likely learned it from the white man. You understand what I'm saying? Off in Hollywood, shit. Who you hell you think he learned it from? It's obvious they've been doing it. They've been doing it since, goddamn it, before slavery. They was already doing it to their woman. Okay, she been a slave to the white man, and that's the truth. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that and say, but it's the truth. The white woman been a slave to the white man. He been dogging her ass since they came up out the cave. Okay, and so now you see all these top anchors and politicians is being pulled down. It's an agenda going on. They wasn't in, but Trump, you know what I'm saying, been doing the same shit, and he's the president of the United States of America. So that just show you why they ain't going after him. Okay, he can't even be prosecuted. He's the president of the United States. They say he can't be prosecuted. He been commingling with other nations, Russia, this, that, and the third. Nigga been working with him, in cahoots with him. You understand what I'm saying? That just show you the Illuminati, the one world order. That another president from a whole nother country got more influence in the goddamn country than you, nigga. And you've been over here for over 400 years. Black people better get their shit in order. Okay, you are a nation without a damn nation. That's exactly what you is. You is in limbo at this time, and you're not moving. No, you're not moving towards power. You're moving away from power. You'll continue to be a fucking a puppet in the United States economic system. That's all you is. Everything you get, you give right back to them. You build China up. God damn it, them motherfuckers was over there with two sticks in a bowl of rice, two little, chopsticks in a bowl of rice, and a couple pairs of flip-flops that go on their feet. Now they one of the number one economies in the world. Because they didn't set up all this cheap shit over here in America that niggas help buy, from the goddamn beauty supply to the dollar stores and all this other shit. All that shit, you can damn near turn over everything, and that shit say made in China. Now, and you talking about you can't build a nation, and you didn't build nations all over the goddamn world except your own nation. And so they looking and seeing that you don't want no nation. They looking and seeing that you don't have that revolutionary spirit, or no Marcus Garvey or no Malcolm. Y'all niggas want to, y'all niggas too busy trying to be with the Moors and trying to be with the Nation of Islam and all these other silly ass Negroes that ain't done shit in the last 100 years for black people. And then when we come to call these niggas to task, because that's what, you know, responsible Africans should do. You've been in the goddamn community for over 100 years and you still talking about the same shit. You ain't moved not one iota out of the original statement that you made. Nigga, y'all niggas still talking about filling out cards. This bitch is falling down, nigga. Nigga, the house is on goddamn fire. Nigga, you supposed to be telling niggas to run up out this bitch. Grab your family. The house is on fire. Y'all niggas still talking about signing up for the slave ship. You know what I'm saying? So when it come time, you understand what I'm saying, to put you on the proper slave ship to wherever a camp that you supposed to be going to, you understand what I'm saying? This is what you niggas is doing. You know, you don't have no command over food, clothing, and shelter right now, and you could have had that, and you still can have that. And until you do have that, nigga, you are, you know, you is possibilities of all type of genocide continuing to happen to black people, even amongst ourselves. It's a sad, very, very sad situation at this time. And the shit that niggas talking about, and you thinking about running from it. You thinking that I'm the crazy nigga, because I have not changed my message at all. You know what I'm saying? I try to stay up here just a little bit longer so that you could get the message. You know what I'm saying? But when they are putting the pressure on our people, then I have to turn up the goddamn flame. You know what I'm saying? I'm not running from no motherfucking body. You know what I'm saying? At all. And at all. I'm not running from no motherfucking body. I say the same. I keep a hard stand whether motherfuckers like it or not. And the same motherfucker say Seti crazy, this, that, and third, be the first motherfucker. I can't even come on my goddamn live stream. You niggas already be in the motherfucking chat waiting. That let me know, nigga, that, you know, the spirit of General Sarah soon said it move you one way or another, even the racist motherfuckers. They be in the chat room. They got me on notification. So they can run right on in and, you understand, and be a part of the goddamn energy. Because they know what's. And so, you know, I speak to the children that are gonna manifest that ass whoop, that ass kicking on you motherfuckers. And I cannot wait. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, they locking our babies up wholesale, and the parents ain't doing a motherfucking thing. All they do is shoot the babies down and give you niggas $1 million, and you niggas out there smiling again. You know what I'm saying? Doing marathon runs and all that kind of shit. Doing all type of, you know, TV specials and shit. They done shot your damn baby down, and then they pay you off. And you supposed to be out here one of the lead advocates for the murders of young black people and black people in general. You understand what I'm saying? Instead, you out here and shit, you know, doing fundraisers and shit for, you know, white babies and shit and all this, that, and the third. And we the ones out here getting murdered every goddamn day. So when they can pay a nigga, see, they starve niggas to where niggas will do anything. You like the little dog and shit, and, you know, they train the little dog to turn around and shit, and, you know, for a couple of, you know, doggy biscuits and shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Y'all train, you know. Kanye West is he Trump little dog. Even though what I'm saying, when Trump come home, you know, Kanye come crawling out the bedroom with his slippers and shit. You know, and got his goddamn newspaper, bring his newspaper and his slippers, right? That's what you Negroes do. You understand what I'm saying? They shooting, white boys shot the people down in Waffle House. Them people didn't, you know, them honestly, the people was just doing you know, being, you know, peaceful people out there, you know, but you can't be peaceful around a beast. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't give a fuck whether they, you know, they like it, what I'm saying or not. White people's is sick. They sick, and you can see it in their children now. And they you know, they thought, you know, they think they can hide it, but their children is moving, you know, without their agenda. They didn't sow so much sickness. And see, you think you can hide that, but now today you can't hide it. You cannot see that many young people murdering on a level like that, just shooting and killing on a level almost every other fucking day. That show you something. That sickness that y'all motherfuckers been sowing in this soil for over the is so deep down in your even in your own children that you can't even hide it no more. The shit that that man did out there in Las Vegas, they took me off then because I was telling black people, just you need to quit standing so close to these goddamn white people because that's who the white man trying to kill. He's trying to kill himself. You understand what I'm saying? Nah, they sick asses will come in and and fucking murder your ass. You ain't did shit. And they always talking about what a nigga trying to steal from their ass or what a nigga ain't even trying to fuck with you, beast. Cause they know you sick. They know you sick. They know you sick. You know what I'm saying? To be doing just mass murders every fucking day. And I seen a white newscaster had got up there and he put the statistics up there talking about half the motherfuckers being murdered in in terrorist type attacks shit in America. Y'all worried about a motherfucker coming from overseas, this, that, and the third. Motherfucker, all the terrorist attacks is happening by your goddamn children. Shit, ain't no motherfucking Abdullahs and none of that, even though I don't trust them. Don't get me wrong, I don't trust them. They ain't no more for us than nobody else. Okay, they ain't no more for us than nobody else. You understand what I'm saying? But you so trying to put the emphasis on somebody coming from overseas, and we got to be more worried about you and your damn children going on a sick, psychopathic, genocidal murder. You understand, where you don't give a fuck about itself, and so they willing to kill any and every goddamn body these is facts. They just went out there and put all them goddamn shoes of how many kids have been murdered since what's that, Sandy Hook or whatever that shit. Got over damn near 2,000-3,000 shoes out there of children that been murdered at school and shit, this, that, and the third. That's a sickness. And y'all want to hide it and this, that. That's why that, ain't no, the guns ain't got shit to do with it. It's the mind of these people that's sick. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers got guns and ain't just walked out there and murdered no goddamn body or just went up in the goddamn Burger King, started shooting motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying? Motherfuckers got guns. Y'all have a mental illness of murdering people, and that shit then saturated down into y'all very being to where y'all children have, y'all can't even close y'all goddamn eyes at night. You understand what I'm saying? Because your damn children gonna murder you. And that's just the facts. That's just the fact. Now, black people get out there and get off into some silly shit now. But most of the shit that black people be killing about is some damn money in the street or some silly shit. They ain't, just up, and there's some sick niggas because you done been up under white people long enough, you immolate them. And so you got crackatosis and niggeritis, and you got them sick diseases in you. That shit done saturated. But most black people ain't gonna murder over no dumb, just up and just walking and just start murdering children. Even in our own schools, I mean, we had, shit that went down, but you ain't just seen no nigga just walk up in no goddamn high school and just start shooting black youth like that. I ain't seen it. I have not seen it. Even though a shooting gonna go down, it's over some shit. It's over some shit. Niggas was beefing or this, that, and the third. But ain't no motherfucker just woke up and say, you know what? I'm going to walk up in this motherfucking high school and shoot 50, 60 motherfuckers today for no motherfucking apparent reason. No, black people don't do no shit like that. So I don't give a fuck what they say about our people. That's why they can't take these videos. You can shoot all these goddamn people, but you can't take a video of criticism, whether everything ain't gonna be what you like. Everything ain't gonna be what you like. See, that's what's wrong with you. See, but that's the white man. He wants to hide all his shit. He wants to hide all his dirty shit, his dirty draws, filthy, nasty draws. He want to hide, even though it's all in the wind. That shit on the line. Everybody could see it. His children telling on him. You know what I'm saying? So he can't no longer hide it because his children is telling on him. And so how in the hell, it's evident that, all these 400 years is not all saturated down into the being of white people. and to the point that it's destroying their ass for everything that they done to everybody else on the planet. It's catching up to their ass. You think you could do that shit to people and that, there won't be no there won't be no result, some type of evil results on your ass for all the shit that you done. You know what I'm saying? So today, Kanye West and the rest of these Negroes, they pawns trying to hide again what white people done to our people. He's just a pawn. He's nothing else but a pawn, a sick pawn on top of it. No white people don't even take Kanye West serious because they know he's silly. You understand what I'm saying? They don't have no respect for him. If he would have stood on the shit he said about George Bush, nigga, you know what I'm saying? He would have he could have rolled out a legend. He could have rolled out a legend. But then the nigga recanted on that. He went up there on Taylor Swift. And you understand what I'm saying? Nigga, you should have rolled out. Then you went to fucking apologizing and shit. Nigga, I wouldn't have never apologized for this shit. You said this shit, stand on it. You're backtracking on every goddamn thing. So once you start backtracking, niggas no longer respected you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We knew right then that he had his hand in your back, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Then when your little t-shirt company then jump off like you wanted to, you trying to sell a motherfucking Hanes t-shirt for $1,000, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. Nigga, you trying to fleece the people. You ain't making that shit for black people, because goddamn well ain't no nigga gonna buy no goddamn Hanes t-shirt for no $1,000 when the motherfucker go right up there to the gas station and get 2 for $5. What the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? Get the fuck out of here, nigga. You silly. You ain't trying to do nothing but fleece the people. You got a Eurocentric mind, and that's why you went out there and married his daughter. And then, nigga, you went out there and married a hoe. Goddamn, nigga. Goddamn, this nigga all on goddamn, porno tapes with the woman. And your ass go and marry her. So you simple. When a nigga can whisper in your ear, nigga, that he didn't ran all up in your wife, nigga, and did all type of freaky shit to her, and you done went and married a nigga. So I mean, what kind of silly ass nigga is you? Nigga, you shouldn't have wifed that woman. Nigga, when they had children, that nigga over there making all type of jokes about your wife, nigga. Because he did all type of crazy shit, and he ain't the only one. So I mean, what kind of silly ass? You ain't no man to be respected. You ain't got no grip on reality. And so, it's our fault, nigga. It's just that you didn't use a failure. The money don't mean shit. Really, you a failure. You was a failure, and you really not happy about your life. You understand what I'm saying? You hurt. I feel for you about your mother. I ain't gonna say nothing bad about that, because you don't say, that a man love his mama. So I believe, man, once you lost your mama, nigga, you just went crazy, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Or you might have been a little crazy even before you lost her. And that was just the catalyst that drove your ass over the edge, and you ain't done nothing right since. The money don't mean shit. The money don't mean shit, nigga. You is simple. Something is wrong with you, nigga, and you really calling out. You sitting up there with a Make America Great Again hat on your head. Nigga, you look like Gomer Pyle, nigga. You look like motherfucking, what that show back in the day, nigga, Andy, and shit. You look like one of them old Gomer Pyle looking ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? The hell you gonna put some shit up on like you some white boy? You might as well go on out there with the Ku Klux Klan, nigga. Next week, I might be forecasting some shit. Next we might see your ass up with the Ku Klux Klan or any. I'm telling you, this is where he's headed. You might see him out there with the races. I seen a nigga on the TV on one of these Instagram the other day. This nigga had up a goddamn Confederate flag, say this is my flag, out there with the white boys. Say these is my friends. They ain't never done nothing wrong with me. We done fish, we done drunk beer, we done all this. You understand? Next, that's what you gonna do. And so I really want to see what Beyonce and Jay-Z and all these guys, T.I., gonna say about this nigga. They need to ban the nigga. You know what I'm saying? They need to put the pressure on that nigga. But what the fuck is y'all talking about? What the fuck is y'all talking about on top of that to be able to do that? Are y'all morally in position to even check him? Because you nigga out there rapping about dope. And I know damn well you got, you ain't saying that shit to your own babies. You preparing your babies to go to Harvard University. And yeah, I know damn well you're not rapping that shit to your babies, talking about cook it and wrap that shit up in bricks and shit and all this shit. I know damn well that ain't what you saying to your babies. And so you niggas have been rich for so what the hell is you niggas? Y'all ain't even morally in a predicament to do because you niggas is rapping genocide. Y'all niggas is rapping genocide. You know what I'm saying? To get these babies to, get up there and rap the same shit you rapping, knowing they're gonna go out here and lose their life and put their life in a predicament where they gonna get locked the fuck up. You understand? You working for the white man, nigga. That's all the fuck you working for. You ain't rapping no upliftment shit, nigga. Rap about how you got them goddamn them millions, nigga, and what's the right way for black people to get out here and help them to get the shit, nigga. Help them turn this shit around. You can help niggas go out there and sell dope, nigga, and get out there and cock them damn heaters and get their ass murdered and get their ass locked the fuck up and get, but you won't get out there and show them how to do this shit and help them get. They help you get them millions, nigga. They help you get them niggas. Niggas help you get them millions. That's how it happens. And then when you get enough of them where you can flip and don't need niggas no more, then you don't have to honor black people no more. You don't have no allegiance to black people no more. But it was black people that got you niggas up off the ground, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Buying them goddamn CDs, nigga. Going to your goddamn concert. Now, some of you niggas, when you go to the goddamn concert, it ain't nothing but white people out there. And these supposed to be showing enough radical black groups. I remember when when Public Enemy, I went and you niggas out there with Anthrax, a goddamn rock group. I knew it was over for you niggas then. You know what I'm saying? You talking revolutionary shit, but you up here with these goddamn heavy metal crackers. I know back there snorting and taking all type of LSD, worshiping the devil and shit. You got motherfuckers all out in the crowd. Who you think you fooling? So I knew right then, nigga, you took goddamn Flavor Flav or Guidepost, but he was a goddamn buffoon any goddamn way. And then they turned him even into a more bigger buffoon and embarrassed the whole goddamn race with this silly nigga. He was the first nigga they just, tricked out on the goddamn, on mass media. You know what I'm saying? He was the first motherfucker reality show. And then it was all downhill ever since. Just up there. Y'all niggas is worse than Jerry Springer and shit. Just showing all the decadence, no real substance about nothing, even a relationship. Nigga, this ain't the days of grandmama and granddaddy. You niggas have no, ability, to sustain any kind of relationship. Not just a relationship between a man or a woman, a brother on brother, you can't even sustain most of you niggas on the TV arguing with your mama, disrespecting your mama, daddies and everything, and run right in the arms of the Peckerwood. This is where we at. You got all these, Serena Williams, she having, babies by the white man, and that's her right. She say that's her right, and I guess it is her right. But her daddy fought the white man all his life, trained them to be what they is, gave them the fortitude to be the winners that they are, and then they turned their back on them, turned their back on their own father. You understand what I'm saying? To go have babies for the man that her father say he seen black men lynched and shit. You know what I'm saying? So this is where we at. So I always push a revolutionary message. You know what I'm saying? We not going to be with these people. They don't want you. And you should quit belittling yourself to the lowest capacity to think that you would ever, be accepted by these people. Why would you want to be accepted by somebody that would do your people like that? And so today they want to take the responsibility. They are indicted and they are guilty for what they're doing. So what they're gonna try to do is get some type of Negro like Kanye West and the Moorish Science Temple and all these other groups to say that slavery did not happen or it was our fault. This, that, what's our fault is that we have not took it to their ass yet. You understand what I'm saying? That's what our fault is. That's what I fought our people for. Not taking it to this goddamn beast for what he's done to our people and what he's doing to the children. And so I tell the children every day, these niggas is not gonna help you. I'm telling you straight up. These niggas is not gonna help you. And so you got to be thinking into the future. You are your own leader. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to make the decision for yourself. And if you don't, they're going to walk all you young African peoples into the goddamn gas chambers, just like they did them damn Jews. If they could do their own people like that, you know what they're going to do to your ass. And so I don't know why they just slowly but surely murdering millions and millions of our people. And people don't even look at it like that. From 1980s up to now, the last 30 years, look how many people done been. This is a genocide. And just like Malcolm X said, that not only, but we know that the United States run the UN. We know the white man run the UN. God damn it, but it's a genocide, and they all over in goddamn Syria talking about that man used chemical warfare, and y'all motherfucker releasing dope on these streets every motherfucking day to murder millions of people. And you talking about chemical warfare in Syria? What about the biological and chemical motherfucking warfare right here on the streets of the United States of America? What about that? What about that biological and chemical warfare? You see, you got to have a nationalistic agenda on, black people, not, us right here today, man, making a real strong move to seize, what's rightfully ours. And we could do that. You understand what I'm saying? And we ain't got to blast it out to the world. You understand? We have the energy to do whatever the fuck we want to when we want to do it. You understand what I'm saying? We don't have to give these people our energy. We don't have to keep going down there and giving them people our money every goddamn day. We don't have to keep going to the gas stations and to the malls and this, that, and the third, making these people filthy rich. If we had a real agenda and we took our resources and put it in our own agenda, we can make it pop. But you got too many other subversive fucking groups in our damn mess, from the church, a big failure, probably the biggest failure within the community is the church, because you didn't fleece the people of so much needed resources and you ain't got shit to show for it. You ain't got a motherfucking thing to show. I don't want to hear nothing about no Jesus. Fuck Jesus. Straight up. Fuck Jesus. You understand me? Y'all got us vulnerable as a motherfucker talking about somebody coming back, to save us. Y'all motherfuckers should be hung. Y'all motherfuckers should be strung up and hung for treason against your people. You understand what I'm saying? To leave them vulnerable like that. And y'all done collected so much money, but that just show you that the church was never, unified to where even though they fleecing, they couldn't put that money together because too many thieves is in the goddamn temple. They not unified. Y'all niggas got about 2,000 different denominations. You understand what I'm saying? That just show you how you divided in Christ. You niggas can't get together under no goddamn Christ with all these goddamn denominations. So the church then fleeced. You understand what I'm saying? And they've crippled the community to the point where people can say, look, nigga, it's your fault. You ain't done what you want to be in this predicament, this, that, and the third. See, it's the leaders that have led our people down this path like this and have fleeced them because they have literally believed in these motherfuckers, man. And these people have done nothing but buy houses and cars and down through the ages. The church then collected trillions of dollars in the last 200-300 trillions. Not built trillions. Them motherfuckers then took trillions. Not no goddamn billion. They didn't fleece the community. Cause what didn't go to the church, goddamn it, went to the dope man. That's all. If you wasn't getting high, you was in church. One of the goddamn two. If you wasn't drunk, high, you was at the church. So you done gave your money to those particular institutions. And ain't nothing to be. So what happened? You had great leaders. Don't act like we haven't had great leaders, but the leaders that came with the truth to lead our people, they murdered our people. So I don't want nobody to say that, we have not tried to make the corrections. That's a goddamn lie. We have tried to make the corrections. And the one leaders that genuinely loved us and could lead us in the right direction, these people have exterminated those people. So don't sit up here and act like our people have not made. If Marcus would have had, Marcus was taking us home, we would have been home. Some of us would have made it home. It would be a whole different history if Marcus Garvey would have lived. Malcolm X. It would be a whole different history. You know what I'm saying? If Malcolm would have lived. Many of them great leaders in Africa. It would be a whole different history than what Patrice Lumumba would have lived. You know what I'm saying? And many other great leaders all throughout Africa. They murdered them brothers and sisters. You understand? You had Winnie Mandela who had the answer. Shit, she was on the underground getting rid of them niggas. You understand what I'm saying? She knew what had to be done. Y'all want to call on Winnie for the wrong things. Winnie was a real revolutionary. And it be them sisters, this nigga up there, a Mason with the Knights of Malta, old weak ass Nelson Mandela. That nigga weak. One of the weakest niggas that ever lived. You know what I'm saying? Sit up there in jail and that sister stood by your ass all while you was in jail, supported you, this, that, and the third, and you come out, nigga, turned your back on her. Turned your back on her. I know sometimes shit don't, nigga, with you hold that one out, nigga. That's a political marriage. That's a marriage that you're gonna have to stay in, nigga. Cause she didn't, this is about revolution. And she's a queen that been out here fighting on the damn battlefield while your ass was all up in jail, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Probably getting your head split. You understand? Then they let your ass out with an agenda and you turn your back. But she was still out there on the battlefield throwing them goddamn tires on them niggas' necks. You understand? For trading on the damn people. So we most definitely got to get back to our Africanness. See, once you lose your Africanness, you lose your agenda. When you lose the true history of the people, you lose your agenda. You ain't got no agenda. You niggas filling out cards and shit and, filling out, you go to another man to get some sovereignty. You don't get no goddamn sovereignty filling out no goddamn applications. You don't go to no another nigga and fill out nothing for no nationalism or no goddamn. You establish that with your own energy and will and power. That's how you establish that shit. You don't go down there and get no stamp and fill out no application from no another man and get no nationality and no sovereignty. What kind of shit is that? You niggas is falling in line just like all the rest of these coon niggas. You understand what I'm saying? So today, what do we do today? Number one, we got to understand that everything that we got, we have to use it for the benefit and the upliftment of our own community. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand that all these people that you're giving your resources to, you're giving your energy to every day is the ones that's trying to destroy your ass every day. So you have to understand that why would you put your energy and your resources into a man trying to destroy you? Yes. But you've been taught ignorantly to do that shit. These motherfuckers out here teaching y'all that shit, that garbage. You know what I'm saying? And they've been out here, hundreds of years and they ain't got a motherfucking thing to show for it yet. Nigga, don't come tell me to show me what you done done, nigga. Show me what y'all niggas didn't accomplish. I don't want to see no storefront. I don't want to see no storefront, nigga. I want to see giant ass corporations and shit. I don't want to see no storefront. I don't want to see you niggas walking in and out of a old liquor store that y'all done turned into a more science temple. I don't want to see no little old ass building. Nigga, y'all been here too long. Okay, what have y'all motherfuckers collectively done as a group? Nigga, don't sit up here and say what Seti done done, what favor. Bitch, we just got out here. You niggas been out here for 100 fucking years. Nation of Islam been out here for 88 years, but that ain't the same Nation of Islam. But the so-called ideology been out here for 88 years. Y'all niggas that had the Million Man March, the Million Woman March, the Million Family March. We still fucking marching. And you niggas can't show shit for all this goddamn march. Don't want to march no more. Don't want to march no more, man. You know what I'm saying? Where is the money? What the fuck have you done for it with it, for the broader community? You have not done anything but fleece your own motherfucking pockets, and that's the truth. You talk about Jews, but you're in the brotherhood with the Jew. You go into Freemasonry, which is fundamentally ran on Kabbalism and financed by the Jew. So you're not going to tell me you fighting the Jew and you in Freemasonry. You're not going to tell me you fighting the Catholic Church and you in Freemasonry. You're not going to do me like that. You're not going to tell me you fighting the beast and the beast. This is all staged. This shit is all staged. This shit just like some shit they put on TV. It's scripted out. Black people better wake up and understand, number one, you are in a war, whether you want to be in one or not. Either you're going to win it or you're going to lose it. Okay? And you must know the predicament you're in and how you got in it. Okay? If you don't know how you got in it, you ain't going to even know what predicament you're in. Some of you niggas is confused about the predicament that you're in. We are a people in limbo. You know, a nation without a goddamn nation. Yeah, we from Africa, but goddamn Africa need a revolutionary war. You understand what I'm saying? Where many of them niggas in power must be cleansed up out of Africa. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no really running. It's time for a World War III. African people that's trying to get free against everybody else. Africa, real Africans against versus everybody else. That's the fucking truth of the reality. You understand what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, we must have that which is rightfully ours. We must have that land. Ain't no not having that land. We're not leaving this African, our brothers and sisters on the continent that feel exactly what we saying. And they suppress just like we suppress. So don't go and thinking every little nigga that come over here represent African people. It's some revolutionary African people that love us and side by side with us. But we ain't making them trips that we need. We going over there lollygagging and shit. We need to be making the right content and not telling everybody about it and moving to, cleanse Africa. And not only Africa, lands where African people have predominantly dominated all through the South Pacific. They murdering our people. Ain't nobody talking about it. It's not on the news. Them old Oriental ass peoples is over there committing genocide. Indonesia is committing genocide against Papua New Guinea. Okay, they not putting that shit up there. The Australians are still fighting a revolutionary fight. They over there putting their black fists in the air. And it's surprising how many people around the world, black people that look up to Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, more so than we do. And live it out. Live it out. Live it out. Nigga, they done picked up, and they more respectful and more honoring of, some of our leaders than we are. And that's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? So, when we talking about black power, that's why I don't give up black power. I don't give up black power. Anywhere you see, I seen in Australia, they had pictures of Malcolm X up and Marcus Garvey. And you know what they was doing? They was throwing up that black fist. They was saying black power. They wasn't saying Moorish power. They wasn't saying Assalamu alaikum. They wasn't saying none of that shit. That one universal move where black people is tired of oppression and they ready to be liberated. They ready to liberate their children, their family, and their community and set it right, take back control economically, spiritually. You understand what I'm saying? They pillaging the spiritual systems you would have thought never would have had white people in it. Some of our, Caribbean based cultures and things of that nature from the voodoo and all that, man, that shit don't mean nothing. They letting white people in that shit now. You understand what I'm saying? Chiefs, or Baba, or whatever they call them, the priests. They making white people priests and chiefs and this, that, and the third. And so this is what's happening. So black people must stand up and understand that it's a war. And we gonna win it or we gonna lose it. And you got to have the right information and know the predicament you're in so you can set up a winning strategy. And as long as you got niggas out here talking about the slave trade didn't happen and honoring fake ass leaders, and you got niggas like Kanye West, which ain't nothing but he's a goddamn robot. That nigga's not to be, Kanye West ain't even that big. For him to come out and say nobody give a fuck about what Kanye West talking about. Kanye West need to go sit his silly, sick ass down. You sick, nigga. You sick. You sick. You sick to say some shit like, and you been saying sick shit. So you just, man, somebody need to grab your ass and sit you down, nigga, and do a medical analysis on your ass to see what the fuck you done corrupted your goddamn blood and your mind with, okay? Once you sign with Donald Trump, nigga, you never coming back over here. I could tell you that. Niggas need to ban that nigga. Fuck his music, throw his fucking CD. Niggas should show all over the internet where they taking his fucking music, setting that shit on fire. That's how he should be disrespected. He should be disrespected. I ain't saying nobody should hurt him because nobody should do that. But they most definitely should take everything, his music, and show total disgust of the nigga for that, like any other people would do. Okay, when that white boy that fled over to Russia told on the United States and all the shit that they was doing, he had to flee over there. God damn it, he's a traitor. He's a traitor. Anybody that he's call a whistleblower, this, that, and the third, you look down telling on your own. You just look down. You know what I'm saying? That shit supposed to be handled amongst the people. Nigga, you don't go out there and say no shit, right or wrong. Okay, but Kanye West is most definitely wrong. He's most definitely wrong. You know what I'm saying? The nigga is retardedly wrong. And the shit that's coming out of his mouth is vicious because it's setting our people up, for a continuous genocide. That's just like saying that the babies out there getting murdered in the street, they responsible for their own murders. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, nigga, I don't know do you know the position you didn't put yourself in? Certain shit you just don't say. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get out here and help turn these young babies' lives around, I could commend you. But you're literally saying that what's happening to these babies out here is their own fault. You ain't got nothing better to say than that, nigga. You ain't got nothing better to say than that, nigga. People better step the fuck up on this, because this is just a preliminary of what's a bigger operation is about to happen. And y'all keep playing games. You better build the community up and be prepared for any type of confrontation, because it's happening. It's always happening, but it's gonna happen on a larger level. Imagine this man in here for 8 fucking years. Imagine that. And all the people that he's going to put in power all across this country in 8 years. Aryan Nation, Ku Klux Klan as the ones in there but they might be moderate Ku Klux Klan. Y'all motherfuckers about to get some extreme motherfuckers out there. And that's going to mean a fucking genocide on a massive level on African people. That's across the board. Across the board. Ain't no schools you can build that can get you up out of this. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Immediately it should be a halt frivolously spending any type of resources. It's got to be some agenda set out here. And until you can make the right decisions, nigga, you sit tight, nigga, until you get the proper information and the proper, blueprint to make serious moves. And until then, you need to sit your ass still, nigga, and sit on some of them resources. And don't sit long. Don't sit long. Make the moves you need to strengthen this community in case some serious shit pop off. And it's gonna pop off. And I know the white boys is out there running their mouth. Bitch, we gonna beat you, motherfuckers. We ain't worried about you, motherfuckers. And you know that. This your last little stronghold, motherfucker. We is gonna take it to these motherfuckers. That's really the reality. And so the only way they got any inkling that they could win is to keep us confused like we is. So keep these motherfuckers out the ears of your children. The revolutionary young Africans out here, man, get ready to take this shit over. Y'all the kings and queens of this generation, you know, of this new African world that's about to come into existence. Y'all the kings, you got to take any motherfucking thing you want. It's not going to be given to you. And it's yours. And you don't have to ask a motherfucker for your shit. You take it. If motherfucker got on my shit, bitch, I'm not asking you to take it off, bitch. I'm going to take it off your ass. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what y'all got to know, that this world is yours. Do your research, know what's yours, and get ready to take it back. And don't be out here frivolously wasting your time listening to these niggas that can't tell you nothing. Okay? Can't tell you nothing. You're here because people have kidnapped you, have oppressed you, have committed the worst genocide on you in the history of humanity. And the only way you could come back from that is to disconnect yourself from this beast, get back to your original spirituality or who you are, and take these motherfuckers to total war. That's it. Take it and win it. And then set this world back in the spiritual harmony and balance, that because that's your responsibility. And when we was taken from our thrones and that responsibility was neglected, that's how this world fell in disorder like this. You understand what I'm saying? African people is the only people that can set this world back in harmony and order. That's it. Nobody else could do it. That's our divine responsibility to do that. These people ain't done nothing but wage war, murder, committed hundreds of genocides on this planet. We can go from each country and genocide here, genocide there. A mass fucking maniac, murdering maniac is in charge of the world. And so we got to get ready to seize this world, this planet back from these ignorant, devilish ass beasts before they destroy this planet for everybody. You understand? They don't give a goddamn. You can see how their children is. They bent on, if they can't be in control of it, is to destroy it. Okay, so you got to know what you're dealing with and build up your strength, your spiritual armor, your mental armor, and your physical armor to win and fend off this beast and take his motherfucking head in the end. That's reality. Anybody else coming to tell you, I guarantee you, I tell you what, we can come back here another year from this date, and I guarantee you, if you have not put that agenda into play, like I told your monkey ass, I guarantee you, we'll be back here a year from now talking about the same genocidal shit on a much greater level. It won't be no harmony. It won't be no liberation of African people or nothing, because it ain't but a few ways to get up out of this. It ain't many. You know what I'm saying? Really one way. You understand what I'm saying? And so until you get it right, you gonna motherfucking get it wrong. Ain't no, let's do it this way. Let's spin the wheel like you on Wheel of Fortune. It's none of that. You know what I'm saying? It's one way to get up out of this shit we in. And that's to look that motherfucking beast in his eye and deal with it. Ain't gonna be no we friends. Ain't gonna be no forgiving or nothing. It must be total victory over this insane maniac man. It must be total victory. And this earth must be purged completely of the spirit, the demonic spirit and energy of these people. It must be cleansed totally. And our people must do this and set this universe and this planet back in harmony so that we can live on this motherfucker. Okay? And do what and like a people supposed to. Peaceful people supposed to. All right, family. Just the general. Let me go on back to my my comments. I ain't even watched None of that shit. How y'all doing out there? How y'all doing out there? Uh-oh. I ain't never coming up off these niggas. I ain't never coming up off of 'em. Well, family, I'm gonna get back with y'all probably later on. You know what I'm saying? Get on your blueprint. That's all I'm gonna tell you. As we sit up here on this internet and we do this shit, get on your blueprint. Just don't sit up on this goddamn internet and watch videos all the motherfucking time. Make some shit pop, man. Get some shit popping for yourself. You know, wish all y'all the best out there, family. Love you and Black Power. I'll get black with y'all real soon. This the General Sarah Soon Seti saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge, bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. African ancient Egyptian power. Boom.